Hi everyone, this is EvilGraham93. In this video I'm going to do a video game review for you. Not really done a video game review for a while, so I think my last one that I did was Kingdom Hearts, I think. So this one I'm going to be bringing you Lord of the Rings War in the North. So I got this about 3 or 4 months back now. It might have been a little bit less than that, perhaps 2, I don't know. But in that time I've not really played a lot of it. I've got it done like the first mission. I always, when I buy a game, I think I got this with a bundle of games that I just picked up at the local game shop. And what I do, if I buy 3 or 4 games in a row, I'll play like the first mission of each game and then go back to the ones that I preferred. And yeah, for some reason I did like this one when I first played it. I just didn't go back to it. So recently I've been doing a lot of gaming, so I dug this one out and I really enjoyed it. I'll tell you a bit about the story. This story, War of the North, it follows alongside the Lord of the Rings, the actual Lord of the Rings story, the Fellowship. A bit like the Third Age did, where the characters in the Third Age followed the Fellowship. There's always a couple of steps behind them, or crossing paths with them. This one runs alongside as well, but you only meet. No, I do think you meet the Fellowship in this, actually, in Rivendell, but that's the only time you meet them. But basically, the characters in this story, you have Eridan, the Dunedain Ranger. I think her name's Andriel. She's a elf law master, and then Farin, the dwarf champion, and basically they're going to stop this guy here, who I had no idea who he was until I played this game. And he's a sorcerer named Agandawa, who's the right hand of Sauron, and he's basically trying to rally armies for Mordor in the north to try and take over. So that's pretty much the story. The gameplay, it's a RPG, but it does play out like a hack and slash, so can't go wrong there. I love my hack and slash games, and I do like my RPG games as well. I can remember when I first bought it, I think I was thinking that it was going to be along the same lines as Dragon Age 2, along the combat system and the upgrading. And it is similar, but it's not exactly the same. It's a little bit different. But again, if you like the Dragon Age games, like stuff like that, fantasy RPG, and if you're a massive fan of Lord of the Rings, you definitely need to play this, really. It's a must-do. I mean, I was putting it off for ages, but yeah, when I finally found it at a cheap enough price, I got it. But yeah, you got the booklet in there. It's the same as the front cover, and you got a little bit of disc art on there, which is I can't remember what the mountain's called, but it's the snow along the mountains. It's by Havoc Games. I can't remember what games I've done. I know I've played a lot of theirs before, but I can't remember off the top of my head. You also got Imagination. I've never heard of them before, and Bink Video. I think they did some of the PS2 Spyro games, but yeah, I was really surprised at how gory this game is for a 15. I mean, when you do the critical strikes, there's a chance of severing limbs and whatever, and there's a nice little blood spurt that comes out of the stumped limb, so that's awesome. And even with the cave trolls in this, where if you manage to get a critical kill off them, there's a little bit of blood splatter on that, and I think it was awesome. So yeah, other things to say, like the voice acting in this is superb. Like, not between the conversations, like the conversation is a bit rusty. Like the time to answer the questions between asking questions and talking to people, but I think the voices fit really well for each character, especially. Well, I can't speak today. Especially Agandawa. The way how his character looks and sounds, it's just what a typical dark sorcerer. I thought it was brilliant like that. And then I spoke a little bit about the conversations there. You got the dialogue options like the Dragon Age games or the Mass Effect games. You got the little dialect wheel, and depending on how you answer, I think you get some sort of points in this. I can't remember off the top of my head. But, yeah, you got different options to answer, like aggressively, defensively, or I can't remember what the other one was. But yeah, so I'd rate this game at least an 8.5 out of 10. It has its flaws, but I thought it was a brilliant game. A bit repetitive. That would be a good word to describe this game. It is repetitive, but I think most people will enjoy it. So yeah, that's really what I've got to say about Lord of the Rings: War in the North. Really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I've done one playthrough of it already as the dwarf, and I'm halfway through as the Dunedain Ranger. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing if you have, and hopefully you found this helpful if you think about getting War in the North. So if you've got any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll try and answer them. And I'll see you all later. Bye.